Israel had fallen into sin once again. Because of their disobedience, the Lord allowed the Philistines to rule over them for 40 years. Fear spread across the land, and the people lived without hope. In the town of Zorah lived a man named Manoah and his wife, who had no children. One day, the angel of the Lord appeared to the woman and told her she would give birth to a son. The child was to be dedicated to God from birth, and no razor was ever to touch his head. His name would be Samson, and he would begin to deliver Israel from the Philistines. As Samson grew, the Spirit of the Lord blessed him with supernatural strength. While traveling one day, a fierce lion attacked him. The Spirit of the Lord came upon Samson, and he tore the lion apart with his bare hands. Later, Samson desired a Philistine woman for his wife. At the wedding feast, he challenged the Philistines with a riddle. When they could not solve it, they threatened his wife, and she betrayed him by revealing the answer. In anger, Samson struck down 30 Philistines and left in fury. When Samson returned later, he discovered that his wife had been given to another man. Enraged, he captured 300 foxes, tied burning torches to their tails, and released them into the Philistine fields, burning their crops. In response, the Philistines killed his wife and her father. Samson then attacked them with great force. The Philistines came to bind Samson, and the men of Judah handed him over. But the Spirit of the Lord came upon him again. He broke the ropes from his arms and found the jawbone of a donkey. With it, he struck down 1,000 men. After the battle, Samson grew very thirsty and cried out to God, and the Lord caused water to flow from the ground so that he might live. One night in Gaza, Samson was trapped inside the city gates by his enemies. At midnight, he rose, tore the massive gates from their hinges, and carried them to the top of a hill, showing that no prison could hold him while God's power remained with him. Samson later fell in love with a woman named Delilah. The Philistine rulers bribed her with silver to discover the secret of his strength. Day after day, she pressed him for the truth. 3 times he misled her, but at last, worn down and weary, he revealed that his strength came from his dedication to God and that his hair had never been cut. While Samson slept, Delilah had his hair shaved. When the Philistines came upon him, he tried to rise as before, but the Lord had departed from him. They seized him, put out his eyes, and bound him with chains, forcing him to grind grain in prison. As time passed, Samson's hair began to grow again. The Philistines gathered in a great temple to honor their God and called for Samson to entertain them. He was led between the pillars that supported the building. Samson prayed, asking God to remember him and to grant him strength just once more. Placing his hands on the 2 main pillars, he pushed with all his might. The temple collapsed, killing the Philistine rulers and many others inside. Samson died with them, and in his death he destroyed more enemies than he had in his life. His family took his body and buried him in his homeland. Thus ended the life of Samson, a man of great strength and great weakness, yet chosen by God for a great purpose. His story shows that true strength does not come from muscles, but from obedience to the Lord.
If you like this video, please subscribe, like, and drop your comment.